This is the battlefield for our game of speed and strategy. These are the letters which lead to victory on Blockbusters! And here's the star of Blockbusters, Bill Collins!
Oh, there, players! Oh, there! Clean faces over there. How y'all doing? Nice to see all of you. Thank you all for coming by and joining us at Blockbusters, a game where we have a family pair sitting on your right who compete against a solo player sitting, as you see, on your left. Yesterday, we had John Hatton, our all-time money winner, who retired undefeated, so we have 3 new players today.
I tried to buy his shoes.
Yes, wouldn't that be great to be in John's? That lady is our new solo player, Kathy Mitchell. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you.
I guess John didn't have an extra pair of shoes in order to be able to sell you any,
That's what he said.
We're happy to have you with us. I will explain that. John's house was destroyed while he was here playing the game some days ago. And fortunately, John kept going and did a great deal of work toward restoring everything with a $60,000 win. Tell us about you, Kathy.
Well, Bill, I'm married. My husband, Bobby, and I have 2 boys, Chucky and Jace. I work in credit for a major retail store. I love to read. I love to play poker. I collect clowns. And I love to spend money, not necessarily in that order.
You are a perfect player for our game, Kathy. Opposing you will be a father and daughter team. It is Carla do you say Saint Laurent?
Saint Laurent.
Saint Laurent and her pair, Richard Saint Laurent. Welcome to both of you. Happy to have you with us. Tell us about the Saint Laurents, Richard.
Well, I'm from Long Beach. I'm a 6th grade school teacher.
Oh.
And I enjoy teaching my daughter things. I taught her how to ride a motorcycle, and then she got better than me. Then I taught her how to ski, and now she's better than me at that. I hope I'm going to beat her at this.
Okay, well, you 2 are going to be on the same side. Tell us about you, Carla.
Well, I'm a junior at Milligan High School in Long Beach, and I'm a member of a lot of clubs there. And I'm proud to say that I made local history. I was the first girl to be on an all-boys baseball team in Little League.
Well,
we
congratulations.
got first place in the year.
Okay. That's not as unusual as it may seem. Back in the 30s, I was the first boy to be on an all-girls swimming team. I enjoyed the sport, but more the preparation. You know how this whole thing works, family pair. You'll be represented by white across our board, trying to make that pass across the board. And you can do it in as few as 5. That's the family pair. And the solo player, represented by red, you can do it top to bottom in as few as 4. So let's begin our game. Each of the initials on the board you see there represent a 1-word answer to a question. Okay, let's see, where shall we start this game? One of those there, the letter B flashes. Let's see who captures first. Everybody ready? Kathy, Richard, Carl.
We are.
As soon as you think you know,
Sure thing.
sound the signal, I'll stop and give you a chance. B. What B is the color of sepia and umber? Carla.
Brown.
You're good, Carla. Family pair starts. And you have a white. Where to, Carla?
I'd like to go to S, please.
Letter S, family pair trying to work their way from side to side. Letter S, question coming up. What S is the car whose name sounds like it's crying? Carla.
Subaru?
No. I repeat that now for Kathy if she'd like to take a try. What S is the car whose name sounds like it's crying? Kathy? No. Saab. S-A-B-E. But
American-made.
Subaru sounds like a heck of a way to cry. Ooh, Subaru, you got me crying for you. Okay, we stay with an S down. Come up with another one. Hang in there. What S is the malt liquor that calls itself the Bull? Yes, Kathy.
Schlitz.
You're right. Red's on there. Solo player. Blocks and
N,
score.
please.
N for Kathy. Question coming. N question. Answer starts with an N. What N is hard to find in a haystack? Kathy?
Needle.
Okay, solo player marks again. Where to?
T, please.
The letter T. Okay. Here it comes. What T is a NATO country and a Thanksgiving entree? Richard.
Turkey.
Beg pardon?
Turkey.
Yes, sir, indeed. Family pair score.
Oh, she's making
So family pair throws up a block, and where to, Richard?
I'll go to I.
Letter I. Here we go. What I is found in manhole covers and Geritol? Kathy.
Iron.
I got it.
I'm sorry, I called incorrectly. I called Kathy, and I will now ask for a decision here. I called Kathy. It was actually throw it out, there it goes. Okay.
Rats.
I knew it.
Fortunately, have another eye up. Everybody ready? Okay.
Yes.
There's the score you see, 2 for the family pair, 2 for the solo player. What eye was not federally taxed until Richard?
Income.
1913. Income's right, Richard. Family pair score. Family pair is going to try to work across the board from side to side. Where to?
Let's go G.
Letter G. Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I change that?
Nope.
Okay,
Once
I'm
the
sorry.
decision is made, cannot
That
be
was
changed.
stupid.
Idea is to answer it correctly and then get another shot. Question coming, everybody ready. What G comes from the boiled sap of a sapod... Yes, Richard.
I redeemed myself. Gum.
Gum is right. Sapodilatry. Yes, sir. You did indeed, Richard.
All right.
Now where are you going?
I think I better go to O.
Letter O. Okay. Question. What O turns a martini into a... Kathy.
Olive.
No, I repeat it now for Richard and Kathy. Why, Richard and Carla. I better get this straight. What O turns a martini into a Gibson? That's the question. Either of you want to try? An onion. An onion. Put an onion in, and it's a Gibson. Okay, we stay with the letter
supposed to
G
know
now,
things
which
about
is where we
this
were.
anyways.
Let's see, or letter
Wondered
O.
about it.
Let's see who captures. Any of you can get this. What O is a motor hung on the back of a boat? Carla.
Outboard.
Outboard is right, Carla, and you get the O. They're building a ring around you, Kathy. Where do you want to go, Carla?
L.
Letter L, making that path from side to side. Question, what L was Julius Caesar's native language? Carla again.
Latin.
Certainly was, and you score. Family pair has 4 on their way, and we'll be back here to pick up this game. But right now, we're going to pause while you watch this. Okay. Father-daughter team, Richard and Carla San Laurent. Solely players.
we had the L.
I beg pardon,
We
did
had
the
the
L go
L
out?
before Latin, remember?
Oh, yes, the L went up. Put the L
We
back.
need it.
Give it a white, please. You took that L away. There it is.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We're going
Richard,
for
for calling that to our attention. We appreciate that. If you hadn't, believe me, 900 people
I
would
wasn't
have.
going to.
Everyone but Kathy would have said, get that L, get the L out of there and up here. Or whatever people say. Okay, now, our family pair is 1 away from winning a game. Takes 2 games to win a match. $500 a game. Win 2 games, you win the match, and go on to the Gold Rush board for $5,000. Where to now, Richard? It's Carla.
Yes, that's it. I'd like to go to letter V, please.
V. Okay. As you see, if they get this one, they win game 1. Kathy, you want to block and score. Question coming. What V was the congressional act which prohibited the sale of liquor? Time. I guess that's a generation gap. Volstead, the Volstead Act. Prohibition, it was also called. We come up with another V question. Again, our family pair can win, and Kathy, you can block. Here comes the V question. What V is the flavor that comes... Yes, Kathy?
Vanilla.
From an orchid. Answer, vanilla, you block. You're right. All right, Kathy, you're staying in there. Where do you want to go?
I think I want the A.
The letter A. Question coming. Answer starts with an A. Everybody ready. Now, look, if our family pair gets there first and gets it, they're going to win the game. So, Kathy, big one for you. What A is the first letter of the Greek alphabet? Kathy.
Alpha.
Right. You got it again. Our solo player. Now where, Kathy?
R.
Letter R. Okay. R question coming up. What R is a kind of sweater shoulder? Richard?
Oh, I pushed it by mistake.
Now I repeat the question for Kathy. What R, Kathy, is a kind of sweater shoulder?
Raglan.
Correct. Our solo player gets another one, and look where you
I'm
are.
gonna get a C.
All right, Kathy, where, he asks.
C.
I'm not surprised. You see that?
C.
Family pair, if Kathy gets it, she wins game 1 of this match. So you want to block. Here's the question. What C is the famous Dr. Seuss character who lived... Kathy?
Cat.
Okay, who lives in a hat. You were with the buzzer, you got the answer, and you had game 1. Cat was the answer. You and the buzzer came at the same time. And our solo player comes up with game one. That's $500 for you now, Kathy Mitchell, in a start. And Richard and Carla, you want to win this one because you need to stay here and pick up $500 and tie up the whole match. Okay? Where are we going to begin this time? There are our letters. Each letter represents a one-word answer. T is our starting answer. Everybody ready with it? Okay. Kathy going for a win, Richard and Carla for a tie. What T makes the Celica Supra? Yes, Carla?
Toyota.
Correct. Family pairs up there with a white.
She knows those foreign cars.
She's big on foreign cars. You are indeed. Where to, Carla?
I'd like to go to letter L, please.
Letter L. Coming up. Answer starts with an L. Question. What L was made into wreaths and given to the original... Yes, Carla?
Laurel leaves.
The original Olympic winners. Laurel leaves is the answer. Laurel is what we were looking for. You look like you're on your way to tying up the match. Where are you going, Carla?
P.
Letter P. Coming at you. Question. Ready to block, Kathy. What P was Eugene Debs in when he received nearly 1 million votes for the presidency? Kathy wants to take a chance.
Philadelphia?
No, I repeat it now for Richard or Carla. What P was Eugene Debs in when he received nearly 1 million votes for the presidency? Richard?
Prison?
Richard?
Was it prison?
Prison it was. You were right in the family pair score.
That's just wrong.
There are those, though not I, who would say there's little difference. Be back in just a moment. Right now, we have a word for you. Kathy Mitchell. Kathy won the first game of this match, and now our father and daughter team, Richard and Carla Saint Laurent, are well ahead in the second game. Richard, you're a teacher, huh? What, you teach sixth grade, any particular subject?
No, I teach all subjects, Bill.
Was Carla ever in your class?
No.
Did you teach her at home?
No, everybody thinks that I do because she's a straight A student. She's
she sounds like a straight A.
Yeah, she is a straight A student. She's into all kinds of honors. And everybody always assumes that I helped her. I never have.
I've seen how mean some of my sixth grade classmates were. Your daddy tells you all the answers.
That's what my sixth grade classmates used to say, words to that effect, not exactly that. They said it in Polish, but I think that's what it was. We have three up there for our family pair, well on their way to winning this game. And Kathy, you're going to work to block, right?
Certainly.
Okay. You answered last, Richard. Where do you want to go?
I'll try G, Bill.
Okay, letter G. Here comes a question. What G is Fred Grandy's nickname on the Love Boat? Yeah, Carla?
Gopher.
Gopher is right, and you're up there with another one. Now look where you are, you people.
W?
W's okay with me, and if you get the W, you win this game and tie up the match. Kathy, you want to pick this W out from under them and block them for a while. Here comes a question. Everybody ready with the buzzers? I'll stop talking as soon as one of you hit. What W did Alice find herself? It's you, Richard.
Wonderland.
Lost in Wonderland is it, and we have a tie match. Okay. So look at that. The team has won the second game, and we have a match all tied up, so it's $500 to you and Carla, Richard. And Kathy, you have $500, and by golly, this game is going to do it. All ready to go now, Kathy? You got started off real well. You lost your momentum, but you're going to pick it up again, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. You look perfectly possessed.
Comeback.
Yeah, she's going to make a comeback now. This is the tying game coming up, and we're going to start the game with a letter C. Each of those letters represent a one-word answer to the questions I ask. Here comes the first question. Answer begins with C. This is for the big chance at the $5,000 gold rush. What C is the well-known perfume numbered 5? Yes, Richard.
Chanel, number 5.
19 or 22, you're right. Chanel is it. Family pairs on the board first. They're going to make that path, if they can, from across the board, from side to side.
I'm going to go with T.
Letter T, certainly. Come on now, Kathy, get back in here. Question. What T is House Speaker Thomas O'Neill's nickname? Richard.
Tip O'Neill.
Tip is right. Family pair scores again. And we'll be back here to pick up with this deciding game of the match in just a moment. But right now, we thought you might like to see these words. Hear these words. See the people who say the words. So now, we have a tie match at a game apiece, and this is the tie breaker because the first team who wins the match gets a chance, or the team who wins the match gets a chance to go over to play Gold Rush for $5,000. Let's see. Richard, you had answered correctly last. Yeah. You have 2 boxes you've captured there. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to L.
Okay. Letter L. Okay. I'm not going to say anything. Here comes the question. You ready now, Kathy? Okay. What L is the 40-day period before... Yes, Richard?
Lent.
Easter. Lent is right, and you've scored again. That path is getting closer to making it across the board, Kathy. Where are you going, Richard?
D.
Letter D. Okay.
It's for Daddy.
Everybody ready now. Here we go. What D is Catherine Bach's sexy country character on the Dukes? Carla?
Daisy.
Of Hazard. Daisy is right, Carla. You got in there just in time.
Too quick.
Look at that board. It's all green and white. Where to, Carla?
I'd like to go to the letter P,
The
please.
letter P. And boy, Kathy, you better get in here because this would be elimination. Although you already won $500. You want to stay in here and keep... Here we go. Everybody ready. What P did Tom Jones ask, what's new? Kathy.
Pussycat.
You're on the board. You blocked. There you go. Still life in Kathy's team. Where are you going, Kathy?
No.
I'd like the F.
Letter F. Question coming. Kathy gets it, and even if your opponents, if the family pair take it away from you, it will not constitute a win because they will have not connected side to side. Here comes a question. What F do you find between Kukla and Ollie? Kathy.
Fran.
You did it again. Solo players on her way. Now where?
E.
Okay, avoiding... I see what... Okay.
For as long as I can.
All right. E begins the answer. Here comes the question. What E is spin on a billiard ball? Kathy?
English.
Again, you did it. Look at that.
We're going to get going.
Well, now.
Good show.
Okay, this is for the match. Kathy, he asks, where do you want to go?
V.
Okay. See what
Victory.
happens here. V for victory. For somebody, if Kathy gets it, she wins the game in the match. If she's beaten to it by Carla or Richard, they win the game in the match. Pretty important question. Here we go. What V is cowboy talk for get out of here? Carla.
Vamoose.
You have won the game. Congratulations.
You do the gold rusher, kid.
Okay. All right. That was a good game. Kathy, you did all right there. You won the first game and got darn close in this final one. And you have $500 with our compliments.
I had a
Thank you,
good
Kathy.
time.
Thank you very much. Hey, Carla and Richard, you're going to get a chance to play Gold Rush. Which is going to do the playing?
She's eating it up.
Carla, come on over here. We're going to give you a chance to play Gold Rush for $5,000 more. Right around it in there, Carla. Okay. You got $1,000 now for winning the match. Now you get a chance to add $5,000 to that. Take a look at the Gold Rush board over there. To win the big money, you start the left side. You make a path connecting the gold to the gold. If you make the connection, you win $5,000 more. If you miss or pass, a block goes up, and then you have to work your way around it as best you can. Some of the questions are hard, some easy. Find the path of least resistance for you. You have 60 seconds. Keep going until time runs out. Put the 60 seconds up there alongside of Carla. Good luck to you, Carla. The clock will begin when you tell me where you want to start.
Okay, RB.
Frankly, he didn't give a damn.
Rhett Butler.
Correct.
G.
Foul weather footgear.
Galoshes.
Correct.
TAA.
Priscilla Presley's TV show.
Oh, those amazing animals.
Yes, ma'am.
MB.
Sachin Littlefeather accepted his Oscar.
Oh, I know his name. Marlon Brando.
Yes, one more.
SG.
Howard Hughes' giant wooden
Spruce Goose.
airplane. You have $5,000 more. Congratulations. Good going. Sensational. Very good. Good. Good, Richard. $6,000 in all for the song along. There they go over there. Boy, she went right through. You did not have a miss. Look at that path. You went right through there, lickety split, or words to that effect. Added $5,000 to the $1,000 you already won. $6,000 in Saint Laurent's. You're going to stay with us till somebody beats you. Be back here in just a moment. Would you watch this, please? Well, Richard, I'll tell you, for a school teacher, you have a daughter of whom you can be rightly proud.
I am proud.
She
of her.
is sensational.
I
Carla
would have
and
been proud
Richard,
if she didn't do it, but I'm prouder still.
Yeah.
I'm richer anyway.
Richer by $6,000. You two will, of course, join us again next time. We'll introduce you to another solo player. We sincerely hope you do join us, because if you don't, we shall sob. Well, you know, cry. Boo-hoo.
Las Vegas, lights, clothes, games of chance. But behind the spectacle is a private world. The price of admission, $100,000 of your own money. It's the high-stakes room you haven't seen until now. Watch Real High Rollers Johnny Chan, Phil Hellmuth, Doyle Brunson, Daniel Negreanu, Barry Greenstein, and Jerry Buss. High Stakes Poker premieres January 16th at 9, only on GSN. This game is the real